this year. Up to the blue line, it's worked around. Shot deflected. Another try gets turned away. Back to the near corner we come. Dexter Danks the first one through. Now Idaho with a couple of offensive shifts under the belt. Sweetman throws that one wide. Back we come to the far wall. Taylor Crunk kicks it out in the neutral zone. It rolls back into the Idaho third, and Sweetman is the first one to it. Banked away from an oncoming Danks to Anthony Nellis. Gets by Tyler Polson. Nellis over the blue line is onside. Drops it back. Cota with a try. That shot got deflected on the play, and back around to the near wall we come in the rush zone. With it, Giovanni Manon coming McGurdy. Work to Phillips. Banked up in neutral ice. Intended for Saulnier. Goes off of his stick, and the rush will get a change. Less than 14 and a half to go in a scoreless first period. Andre Valla carries the mail through neutral ice. Gains the red line. Throws it to Parks. Calmly turned aside. Eric Israel, the first one on the rebound for the rush. Throws it back to his deep partner in Brandon Fade. Pass deflected. Fade catches up to it and banks it off the back wall all the way to the far side. Keegan Haudeshell, his first shift since October 20th. Great to see number 15 out there. He plays it back to Israel. Worked across ice to Brandon Fade. Out in the neutral zone. Pass gets deflected. Still makes its way to Haudeshell. Backhanded behind Scholl's net. Scholl plays it on a tee for his defense. Up to Kyle Shemp. Advance for Anthony Nellis. He turns on the Jets through the neutral zone. Gains the red line. Plays it to Parks. Out of his net in his trapezoid up to the near wall. Comes to Dexter Danks. It's contained by Eric Sweetman. Sweetman with the maneuver. Throws it on net. That gets deflected away by a body and didn't make it to Parks. The track meet continues as the puck comes back out into neutral ice. Nellis lost it in his skates. Gage Terrell gets the puck. He chips it, and both teams will get another change.
A great sequence there off of the momentum gain from the fight and the win by Taylor Crunk. Great job by him, and great job by the rush taking the momentum back there.
Marc-Olivier Wall lost the puck as he entered the rush zone. Giovanni Fiore takes over now from Elms, right back to him. Nice maneuver, gets by one. Played out through the neutral zone, slams the brakes, cross ice, it's Elms again. Elms, bank pass, up ahead, looking for Tyler Polson. It's out of his reach. A tie up in front of the rush bench leads to a feverish exchange. It comes back to Idaho. Diego Cuglietta leaves it for Brady Norrish. Trades paint with the oncoming Polson, who lost a weapon out there. And back it comes to Josh Elms. Sent up to the near side, to the blue line. It comes to Tanner Jago. He missed the net. Around now to Will Merchant with the puck. Merchant fires, stopped by Parks, and that gets deflected to the back wall. Fiore avoids one oncoming assailant. Rims up the near side. Tyler Polson with time and space lets the puck come to him. Fires it out in the neutral zone. Pass didn't get there. Broken up by Jago. Here come the Steelheads back the other way. Wall lost it on a poke check. Then he slashes Polson. We have a delayed call. Polson comes in onside. Still looking for the puck. Doesn't have any options. Plays it back. Parks to the bench. Extra attacker until Idaho gains possession. 12:25. Missed the net. And back to Giovanni Fiore we come. Worked up to the far wall, Tyler Coulter. Banked in an open area. Now it's Stefan Legault. Legault wards off an assailant in the neutral zone. Then he gets taken down. Nothing called on the sequence. The fans are livid. Here comes Cuglietta, shorthanded. He gets upended by Eric Israel. And the track meet continues with the Rush only having 35 seconds left on their first power play. Brennan Saulnier over the blue line was offside by a tad bit.
But he worked and earned all his opportunities. I think it also speaks to being on home ice and how we like playing here and how much the crowd has been a factor this year. It's been great to have so much energy in the building, and it enables us to perform our best.
Back into the rush zone we come as Tyler Polson plays it back for Trey Phillips. Phillips gets by one, finds Polson again through the neutral zone. Cross ice settled down now by Fiore. Fiore onside, leaves it for Coulter. His shot missed the net. Rebound comes up to the near wall. Polson in hot pursuit, gets a stick to it. It comes back to Fiore. Centered for Polson. Pass broken up, intercepted. Nearly went out of play, but it stays high off the glass. Trey Phillips fumbled it on the blue line, and the Rush have to retreat back into their own third. Phillips maintains possession now in front of his own bench, gains the red line. Phillips takes off stick check, then plays it off of a high stick from Saucerman to the near corner. And it looks like they're going to call it. They're going to say it was played on. Worked up to the far wall. Elms advanced to his fellow Brandon, Manitoba native in Coulter. Advanced all the way down to Scholl, and he has to play it in his crease. And hands off to his left to Eric Sweetman. 6:20 left in the first period. We remain scoreless. Shots on goal right now 6-5 in favor of Idaho, and only one power play has been awarded. That belonged to the Russian. They were unsuccessful. Out in the neutral zone again, we come to McGurdy. He plays it over the blue line to Stefan Legault. Backhanded up for Peter Quenville. Out of his reach, and Sweetman recovers again. To Colton Saucerman now. Long cross ice pass for Andrusiak. He gets a piece of it, and it rolls behind Park's net. Andrusiak's 27 counterpart, McGurdy, takes over now to Peter Quenville. Nice maneuver, but he lost the puck. It's played by the captain, A.J. White, up to the blue line. Sweetman's there. Dances by Quenville. Comes down Main Street. Fires it, and it's gloved by Parks. And he hangs on for back into position he comes. Face-off won by Shep. Work to the blue line. It's Eric Sweetman. Sweetman throws it wide of Park's net. Nellis pursues. Has Fade on his backside. Blows out an edge. Fade trades paint with the oncoming Max Cota. It's played back by the rush up the far wall, still not out. Terrell lost it in a feverish exchange. Now it's Keegan Howdeshell, and through neutral ice he begins to accelerate. Howdeshell trades paint, gains the blue line, plays it behind Scholl's net. Scholl hands off. It's played now by Shep up to the near side. Eric Sweetman's there. Thrown to the near wall, the neutral zone. It goes by Brandon Fade, and icing is...
But a good job by the Rush defense to get that one out of the zone.
Blocker side of Scholl we go. Face off one by the Rush. Phillips down the far wall. Intended that one for Polson. It goes off of his paraphernalia, and it's played back by Fiore to the corner. Fiore pokes it behind the net. Up to the near side it comes. Sweetman throws a shoulder into Fiore, who got to stick to it, and now Shemp comes back the other way. Played off the glass. Glove down by Phillips. The play stays alive. Threads the needle up ahead. He finds Fiore on side. Drop back to Polson in stride. Polson with the puck. Centers it. It goes by Coulter and comes to Merchant. Here come the Steelheads back on the counteroffensive. Merchant gains the red line. Backhands it behind Phillips. To the far corner. Slams in through the near side. Jay goes there. Cox back. Fan down a shot. Loose puck comes to Richard Coyne. He motors on through the neutral zone and look up ahead for Tyler Coulter, who then upends the Steelheads captain. And both gentlemen exchange pleasantries again. A couple of shoves and now...
Here we have a big in-zone face-off, and the Idaho Steelheads win and get possession. Saucerman running the point, and it looks like he's going to be trying to work it down low.
Peter Quenneville throws Sweetman into the boards. He hits the turf, much to the amusement of this home crowd. Still 40 seconds left on the kill here for the Rush. It comes to Cota, far wall, played behind the net, out of the reach of his intended target. Quenneville's there, tries to work up on Sweetman, played into the near corner. Shemp rims it all the way to the far side, and Saucerman on the hustle barely keeps it in. That was awfully close. Down the far wall, Cota pressured by Fiore, and now he lets up. To the blue line again to Saucerman. Back for Cota. Cota throws it in on net for Shep, turned aside by Parks. Rebound played to the far corner, and it's sent up to the wall. It's intercepted briefly by Fiore, worked by Colton Saucerman, and then Fiore hacks it out in the neutral zone, and the Steelheads have to reset. 5 seconds left on the man advantage before Sonia gets to join the Rush. It gets played back into the far corner of the Rush zone. Fade the first one to it, rimmed up to Quenneville, and Druziak backhands it deep into the Rush third. McGurty the first one to it behind the net of Tyler Parks. McGurty now navigates his own zone. Out neutral ice with speed over all three lines. He's onside. McGurty fires it. Stopped by Scholl. Puck is loose, and it's kicked up and out by the Steelheads. Here they come with speed the other way. Max Cota leads the charge. Cota's in. Fires. Stopped by Parks on his chest. Then he hangs on for a whistle.
Shots, especially up high like that.
Glove side of Parks we go. Steelheads win the draw. Cota to the blue line. Jago with the shot didn't get through. Puck is still loose to Nellis, and he banks it in, and they score.
Not much he could do there, unfortunately. It goes against the Rush, and it's 1-0.
2:10 the time of the goal for Anthony Nellis, the rookie from Brickeyville, Quebec. Back out in the Rush zone we come. Coyne, cross ice to Josh Elms. Takes it up to the red line, gains it, flips it all the way to the far corner. First one to it, Jago. Slammed into the boards by Gage Terrell. Advanced up to the near side. Elms like a freight train throws his oncoming attacker and Cota to the turf. Puck takes a high skip and a hop. It comes to Keegan Howdeshell. Howdeshell now with it. Far corner. Thrown out in front. Stopped on the play. Krunk had a hack to it, and it's denied by Scholl. Back we come. Steelheads possession. They come through the neutral zone. The goal scorer, Nellis, with it now. Shy of the blue line. Chips it to the near corner. Nellis the first one to it. Immediate one-on-one with Giovanni Fiore. Puck's work to McGurty. He can't get it through the 5-hole of Kanzig. Lost it dangerously in front of the net. Kick to the blue line. And Sweetman with a shot gets turned aside. Another try. Lost in the body of Phillips. Worked up to Fiore. And Fiore's able to poke it out in the neutral zone. Cota takes over for the Steelheads. They can sense blood in the water. Here comes McGurty with it, back in the Rush zone with less than 15 and a half to go in the second. Idaho with the 1-0 lead on Nellis's goal. It's work cross ice. It comes to McGurty. He's unable to get a stick to it. Played all the way back in the Rush zone. It rolls to Tyler Parks. He gets a glove, and we have a...
Working things around. They've gone back to that time-tested formula of getting traffic out front and putting pucks on net, creating chaos, and they're also doing a lot of attacking from behind the goal line.
Here we come back to Stefan Legault. Plays it out neutral ice. Peter Quenneville in hot pursuit, beaten to the puck by Jago. Jago takes it behind the goal line, slams the brakes. Jago still with it up the far wall. It takes an awkward bounce, nearly came to Brennan Saulnier. And now out in the neutral zone. Shemp comes, cross ice pass gets to Nellis. Denied of any passage by Fade, but it's kept in by Sweetman and rim behind Parks' net. It's worked now to Kyle Shemp. Shemp net, rebound back to Basaraba on the near wall, kicked into the corner. Josh Elms is there, and the track meet continues. 11:25 left in the second. The Rush are down 1-0. Here comes Elms over all three lines to the near corner. Sharp angle try, stopped by Scholl. Puck is loose, and the Steelheads have it behind their net. Eric Sweetman accelerating through the neutral zone. Sweetman, shy of the blue line, throws it to Parks. He gets a glove, and we... Yep.
Very cool. A lot of hockey history there.
A lot of history, absolutely. It's like the equivalent of the Louisville Slugger in Louisville, Kentucky.
There you go. Wow, that's good stuff.
Right? Back up to the blue line we come. A shot gets taken by the Steelheads' Tanner Jago. It's turned aside by a body, and back behind the net we go. Josh Elms wreaking havoc, puts his assailant into the boards to Dexter Danks. Flipped up the wall, but not out. Terrell has 2 hacks at it, missed it both times. Now the third try, it's out into neutral ice, and the Steelheads dump it deep again. Josh Elms the first one to it. Up the near wall, flips it all the way down the full length of the ice. The puck just took a dead bounce stop. That was a little weird, as now the Steelheads are back with it again. Shemp on a bank pass is onside, unwinds, fire goes. Second power play of the night for the Steelheads. They're 0 for 1. Face-off won by Idaho. Sweetman on the blue line. Threads it down the far wall, intended for Marc-Olivier Waugh. It's out of his reach. Miles McGurty with the puck. Lost it. Phillips up the wall. For Saunier. Couldn't get it out. Here comes Waugh. Up ahead for Merchant. He gets 5-hold on the sequence. And it's up to Coulter. Contained on the play by Merchant again. Merchant hands off to Sweetman. Sweetman pressured by his 20 counterpart. Saucerman calls for it, gets it. Back to Sweetman, unwinds, fires, and the shot gets deflected wide. Rebound played right back to the far wall. McGurty tied up. Pucks to the blue line again. Sweetman, D to D. Saucerman, cocks back, hands off near wall. It's Cuglietta. We have a stop. And Josh Elms out there for the rush. Face-off won by the rush. Fade back in his own zone, finds Tyler Polson. Nice maneuver with the backhand to settle it down. He gives it right back to Fade. Fade takes his time behind the net, now smoked out by Waugh. Pass gets deflected. Tyler Polson showing off some serious hops. Jumps up and catches the puck. You know, it's funny. I saw him in pregame warming up, and he was doing a lot of jumping exercises and trying to go for some of the signs around the Civic Center. And just good to see that warm-up actually paid off for him there.
Yeah, the fast twitch, explosive muscle fibers, which enable speed and jumping ability on full demonstration there. That's good stuff.
Here's the shot taken on the play by Eric Sweetman, turned aside by Parks. Back to Andrusiak we come. He throws it once again off the leg pad of Parks. And now it's Andre Vala off the blue line. 8 seconds before the Rush go to their second power play for a very brief moment of 35 seconds. Vala's still with the puck, trying to milk off whatever time he can. And now out of the box comes Dexter Danks, and Giovanni Fiore has the puck through the neutral zone. Fiore is onside over the blue line. Stick handles in a phone booth again. Throws it cross ice. Trey Phillips settles it on a hop, shovel down to Polson. Polson centers it. Quenville Fiore, one-time shot, he just missed. And back we come behind the net with 18 seconds left on the power play. Kicked up to the blue line, contained by Quenville. Phillips unwinds, fires, deflected on the play by Coulter. And Scholl caught a piece of it. Coulter centering it. It comes to Fiore. Fiore takes it, far corner. Banked up to Quenville. 5 seconds left on the power play. Quenville, hands off. It comes to Fiore again. Fiore, back to Quenville. Blue line, unwinds, rifles it, blocked on the play. Coulter didn't see it, and then Tyler Polson takes his stick up high, and the Rush are going to... Didn't catch it with his blocker, so back to the near corner we come as it rolls to White. White just trying to milk off the clock as well. Puck comes loose. White still with it now for the Steelheads. He's double-teamed into the boards. Howdeshell, the third man up high. Finally, Legault dislodges the puck from the captain. There's an exchange in the zone, but nothing comes of it, and back we come to Brennan Saunier. Saunier with speed takes a hard hit on the play, but he sends Tanner Jago off of his person. Jago back with it, reversed up the far side and played the full length of the ice. 2:20 left on the double minor power play, and 5:55 left in the second. Still a 1-0 Steelheads lead. Next unit gets changed back out. Israel with the puck still before he goes for a change of his own. Hinging back. Finds Quenville to Giovanni Fiore. Through the neutral zone with speed. Fiore's onside down the near wall. Drop back for Coulter. Coulter with it now. Up the near side. He has Diego Cuglietta on his backside. Played up to Fiore. Worked up to Phillips. Phillips keeps it in. Fiore's there. Plenty of time and space to operate now. Here comes Fiore with the puck. Cocks back. Throws it off a body. Phillips contains on the blue line. Phillips to Quenville. Throws it towards the slot. Looking for Gage Terrell. Couldn't find him. Here comes Quenville again with the puck. Quenville throws it cross ice. Settled on a hop by Fiore. 1:40 left on the back end of the double minor power play. Fiore behind the net for Terrell. Out of his reach. Quenville back with it. Back to Fiore again. Far wall. Fiore gets by one. Back to Quenville. Thrown on net. Deflected. Stopped by Scholl. It's in his glove. Bill Merchant. He's onside. Merchant drops it back. Anthony Nellis is there. Fired, blocked, point blank by Josh Elms. It's worked back to Elms on the near wall. He comes out through neutral ice. Elms gains the red line. Backhands it right to the glove of Tanner Jago. Out in the neutral zone again. It comes on the sequence to Richard Coyne. He lost it. Back in the rush zone we come. Dexter Danks with a bank pass to Elms. Banked up the far wall again. Contained by Jago. Thrown on net wide of the goal mouth. Back to the near wall we come. Crunk has a hack to the puck, and then he trips Diego Cuglietta. That's going to put the Rush back to the...
These are people who really go over there with the people who are serving. So we are so grateful for all of your sacrifice, for those of you who have served, who are listening. And as players on the Rush, we just want you to have the best time tomorrow night, as you deserve, and more.
Back behind the Steelheads net we come. The Rush still on the kill, wreaking havoc, but nothing comes of it. Here comes Eric Sweetman, cross ice, finds a streaking Will Merchant, one-on-one with Eric Israel. Merchant takes it behind the net, avoids a stick check, half lap around the zone, far wall to the blue line. Sweetman goes skate to stick. Back to Merchant. Merchant still shadowed by Israel, runs into some trouble, back to the blue line. Sweetman, D-to-D, Saucerman, unwinds, fires it, didn't get all the shot, and it was stopped by Israel before it got to Parks. To the near corner we go. Diego Cuglietta, his pass gets deflected, comes to the slot area, thrown on net, they score! It's Eric Sweetman who got...
It's buzzing. I mean, great to see the Rush doing that early on.
Face-off control by the Steelheads. We work back to the far side. Tyler Polson's there. He can't get anything to go. In front of the Rush bench, Richard Coyne takes control. Back in his own third, finds Josh Elms. Elms, long cross-ice pass. Intended that one for Polson, but it got deflected. Sweetman recovers. He has the most recent Steelheads goal on the power play. 53 seconds left in the second is when he scored. Tyler Parks plays it to an oncoming Coyne. Coyne to the far corner, now worked with Josh Elms. Two jerseys aside, jockeying for position. Elms dislodges the puck away from Diego Cuglietta, and back comes Tyler Coulter pushing the pace the other way. Coulter lost the puck to Sweetman. Dangerous exchange in front of the Rush bench. It comes to Anthony Nellis. One-on-one with McGurty, thrown on net calmly.
From the Steelheads, and now they have an offensive zone face-off and a chance to kill some time off the clock for Idaho.
Face-off won by the Rush. McGurty's unit's out there now. He hands off to Eric Israel. Israel through the neutral zone, out in front of the benches. Stefan Legault was there. He lost the puck. Look out. Diego Cuglietta, shorthanded, all alone. Cuglietta towards the net, knocked aside by Parks. He's on top of the rebound and eats it with 14:06 left. Out neutral ice, Coda finds Shemp, gains the red line, throws it right to Trey Phillips. Phillips settles it down. Here comes Miles McGurty with the puck. Gains the red line, rims it behind Scholl's net. 11:45 left in the game. It's still 2-0 Idaho. Here comes A.J. White with the puck. Out in the neutral zone for Will Merchant. Merchant lost it in front of the Rush bench in a feverish exchange. The Steelheads were nearly offside, but they tagged back up at the last second. Miles McGurty now with it. Out in an open area. Fiore works to Quenneville. Quenneville takes the puck over the blue line. Lost it to the Steelheads defense. Sweetman flips it sky high in the air. And the Steelheads are onside. Fade the first one to it. We have a halt. Dago for Shemp. Gains the red line. Deflects it to the far corner with just over 10 minutes to go in the game. The Rush still trail by 2. Let's go Rush, the chant by the faithful here at the Civic Center, trying to will them to a comeback. And we get a whistle right off the hop as coming off the
net and looking for a touch to the net. They are able to do so, and Tyler Parks coming up huge again.
Zach Andrusiak with a shot for the Steelheads. Puck is dropped. Face-off won this time by Fiore. Worked by Phillips off the glass out in the neutral zone. Sweetman settles it down, gets the puck by Legault, but here come the Rush back the other way with it. Legault to Quenneville. Nifty maneuver. Plays it to the far corner. Quenneville still with the puck. Sent off by Sweetman. Sent to the far wall. Legault in pursuit. Andrusiak gets it up to the blue line. Phillips is there. Phillips delays. Fires it, and it goes wide of the net. Rebound played by Miles McGurty. He keeps the drive alive. Tries to hand off to Fiore. Instead, he lost it behind the goal line. Shemp plays the puck up now to Max Coda. Too far ahead of Zach Andrusiak. Icing the signal. Icing waved off. Team lead in scoring amongst defensemen. Riker Killens currently holds that mantle. However, he's in Tucson in the American Hockey League. Rush right back to it. Puck's behind the Steelheads net. Advanced up the wall. It's A.J. White, the captain. White to Will Merchant. Merchant slams the brakes near wall, rims it behind the goal line. White is there. Centering pass gets deflected. Polson now sends it up. In a neutral ice, it's Tyler Coulter. Flips sky high in the air. It rolls by the goal line and icing the call against the Rush for the Steelheads and gains the red line, plays it deep. Idaho will go for a partial change. 5:20 left in the game. The Rush have cut the deficit to 2-1, but time is running out. Here comes Phillips. Ahead for Howdeshell in front of the bench. Howdeshell backhands it. Pass comes right back to him on a deflection. He threads the needle up ahead. Dexter Danks looking for a streak engaged Terrell. Pass gets deflected. Terrell sent it to the boards by Sweetman. Here comes Danks now. Danks with the puck. Backhands it towards the slot. Denied by an active stick of Colton Saucerman. Saucerman now for Coda. Work to Terrell. Lost in neutral ice. Rush back in control. Here comes Howdeshell. He dumps it deep. Played to the far corner. Sweetman the first one to it. Pressured by Danks. Now it's Saucerman. Pass out in an open area. Shemp backhands it ahead for Coda. Here comes Coda with the puck. He's onside. He's stood up by the defensive ridge.
I've been trying to make the most of this opportunity here tonight.
Glove side of Parks become. Face-off won by the Steelheads. Jago a shot that got blocked. Jago fights for the puck. Plays it down behind the net. Out of Merchant's reach. Out of White's reach. Merchant comes cross ice. Fights for the puck into the far corner. And now bodies are flying as Merchant sent it to the boards by Fiore. Out in the neutral zone. Puck gets kicked to the red line. Sweetman's there. Right now, he's got the game-winning goal on his stick from the power play. 53 seconds left in the second period. Eric Israel with an assailant on his backside. It's Marc-Olivier Waugh. Played up to Giovanni Fiore. Took a bounce off of his paraphernalia. Back it comes to Fiore. Now working for Legault. Legault tied up by Merchant. He goes into the boards. Merchant now takes a give and go. Merchant with the puck. Backhanded turn. What a shot that was. If you blink, you missed it. And now here comes Dexter Danks off the draw, throwing it right back into the steelhead zone. Danks takes a hit. It comes back to Anthony Nellis. Lost to Danks. Both gentlemen exchange pleasantries up the side. Marc-Olivier Waugh with the puck. He sends it out for Max Cota. Slammed into on the sequence by Richard Coyne. And back come the rush the other way. Elms up the far wall. Chipped up ahead. It's not out just yet. Another try. Elms through the neutral zone. Plays it all the way back into the steelhead zone. And Scholl slows it down. That's going to wave off icing. And it looks like...
If it's a close 50-50 battle, that time he did it, and it cost his team an icing down the other end, but I agree with the play.
1:25 left in the game. Back in the rush zone we come. Trey Phillips up the far wall. Skates his stick. It's Tyler Coulter. Coulter, long pass cross ice. Finds Stefan Legault. Legault comes in. To his own man back hit. He just missed the net. Oh my goodness, what a sequence that was. Here comes Legault behind the net. Legault lost it in the traffic jam. He's still working for it and lost it to Anthony Nellis. Nellis through the neutral zone, slams the brakes, takes a bunt from Coulter as the puck's now just outside the Steelheads blue line. 1 minute left in the game. Here comes the puck, shot right back into the Steelhead zone, off of Keegan Kanzig. Brennan Saunier in hot pursuit. And Kanzig plays it up to Max Cota through the neutral zone for Anthony Nellis. Off his blade, fade up ahead, just out of the reach of Peter Quenneville. And around the horn we come, it's Sweetman. Sweetman through the neutral zone for Basaraba. Puck takes a deflection, back to fade. Backhander, kick save not once but twice by Parks. And here come the rush back with it. Peter Quenneville delays in his own zone, waits for a partial change, and back up the ice he works. He defers to Josh Elms. Joining him out there, Legault. Here comes Quenneville, onside, fakes the drop-off, lost control, and it comes back to Legault. He takes it all the way out in the neutral zone, warding off into like what he sees. Steelheads are going to get a change. He carries it out in the neutral zone and retreats. Eric Sweetman now with the puck. He had the second goal for the Steelheads. That was going to be the game winner. It is not anymore. Out in neutral ice in an open area. Here comes Miles McGurty with the puck. The fans sense it coming. Here he comes McGurty. He takes it now to the near wall. McGurty half lap around, takes it behind the net. Still in possession. McGurty to the blue line. It's Howdeshell. They switch places. Howdeshell doubles back. Lost it. But McGurty was in the area code out neutral ice and regains control. 2:35 left in overtime. McGurty banks it up ahead. It's Stefan Legault. Legault takes it near corner. Bumps bodies with Brady Norrish. Lost it in a close area. Fiore couldn't get a clean stick to it. Legault still fighting for it. A man on his backside. Legault now double team. Fiore, the man high on the pile. He gets it up to the blue line. It's Trey Phillips. He started the comeback. Can he finish it? Phillips for the win. Block point blank. Rebound right back to Legault. Threads it down.